Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. This is another tutorial, and this is a pattern. It's a 6-row pattern, and every stitch is the same. Every row is the same, except for the 2 rows. There's 2 rows that make this bit pattern here, but it's all garter stitch, and I'll show you how to do this. It's one of the easiest patterns you could ever do. There's 6 rows to the pattern. This is the first row. The first row knit. Instead of putting the yarn around the needle once, you put it around twice. So you've actually got 2 stitches on the needle. And you do that in every stitch. You wrap the wool around the needle twice. So you'll have double the stitches at the end of the row. It's one of the easiest patterns you could ever do. And that's that first pattern row, and you can see when you spread the stitches out, there's 2 stitches to every loop. So I'll now show you how to do the second row to make this open stitch work here. You knit the first stitch. When you take it off the needle, you take the other stitch off at the same time. So you're actually only knitting 1 stitch and taking the other stitch off the needle. And you do that all the way across the row. I have to pull some yarn out from the ball. And you can see how the open stitch work is formed there, along there. And then after that row, you knit 4 rows in plain garter stitch. So this is actually the 3rd row to the pattern. And I'll pause that till I get to the end. And I'm almost at the end of that row 3. And the next row, row 4, is the same as row 3. Another row of garter stitch. Now pause that like it to the end. And I'm almost at the end of that row. Row 4. It's row 5. Another row of garter stitch. And I'll pause that till I get to the end. Turn to row 5. And the last row of the pattern, row 6. Another row of garter stitch. I'll pause that till I get to the end. And that's the end of row 6. And that's all there is to that pattern. It's very easy, very simple. Nothing much to it. So if you like my video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.